Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at Imagine by John Lennon. And here is Mystical Yonder piece of paper. There's quite a lot to look at on here. Let me get this up on camera. Okay, pause the video. Get a copy of this. Alright, we're going to jump right straight in looking at the verse. We have C major chord, the easiest chord known to humanity. It'll play that for 3 beats and go to an E minor. And it's marked as E minor over a C bass, meaning your left hand doesn't change. So just don't move your left hand if you're playing both. You'll have a left hand C under the first 3 chords, and just leave the C when you go to the E minor. Next chord is F. Left hand will also move to F. 3 hits there as well. And then in parentheses, these are notes A, B flat, and B. A, B flat, B. This is a chromatic, single notes. Now, if we play this at speed 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the only change that he makes to this is he does use a rocking pattern on everything. So the C chord would go, instead of hitting all 3 notes at once, hit the top 2 notes, then the bottom single note. Standard rocking pattern, and so each beat that you see in the bar will be a complete rock, sounding like this. We could try that along with the recording here. One, two, three, and okay, that's going to bring us into the chorus. And bear with me for one moment while I bring this up. Okay, coming up on the chorus, you're going to hear the final time of the verse. The final F. Okay, let's take a look at these chords. You have F major, left hand bass is on F. Second chord is F over E bass. So not only do I move my left hand down to an E, I have to also adapt the F in the chord down to an E as well. So 2 hits on F, 2 hits on F with E bass. Then you're on to D minor for 2 hits. D minor over C bass, same thing. I move the left hand and I adapt the D in the chord down to a C as well. So if I put that all together, I have the F, F over E bass, D minor over C bass. This is all rocking pattern as well in 2 beats each. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the next line of the chorus, and that's 2 hits on G. It's bracketed, it's kind of on the quick side. Then I have it written out. It's actually the first chord is just hit a G again. And then you want to take your top 2 notes and move them up a white key, leaving the G with your thumb. So C in a third, we're still over a G bass though. And then the top 2 notes move up a white key one more time again to D and an F. So that phrase at the end is, make sure to leave your thumb on G when that happens. And from the double hit G at the beginning of the line, and then the additional G with the raising top part of it. So it'll go. All right, if we put that all together with the drums. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2. Oops. Let me get you where that actually starts. Oh, we should be okay. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. Okay, which brings us up closer to the bridge. The bridge under paper, the top line does go 3 times. You're looking at an F major chord. I've seen people just go to a normal G, but I prefer to do G in a third inversion because it sets up the melody that's about to happen a little bit better. So F, F, G in a third, then C in a second. That's if you leave your G anchored in the middle. So you have an E, a G, and a C on top. And then for a brief moment, it does hit an E minor over C bass, which means you're already on a C bass. Don't move your left hand. It just takes a C in a second very quickly to an E minor. And the only difference between C in a second and E minor is moving your C down to a B. So it looks like a lot on your paper, but it just means pull the C down to a B for that moment. Then back to C in a second. All right, then it goes to E in a second. We don't often see this. Thumb on G sharp. Above that you have a B, and above that you have an E. And that goes to a G sharp diminished over E. So again, your left hand's already on an E. All you have to do is take the top note E and bring it down to a D. That's G sharp diminished, and it'll be over E. So that line goes 3 times, so it's going to have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, F, F, G in a third, G in a third, C in a second, then E minor, then C in a second, then E in a second, then G sharp diminished. And it does that 3 times. That sounds like this. Three, 4, F, G, C, E minor, C, E in a second, G sharp diminished, F, F, G, G, C, E minor, C, E, F, F, G, G, C, E minor, C, E, G sharp. Next line is F, G, and then C in a second. Okay, now that's a little wonkadoodle bass line that he's got built in. It actually takes 2 hands to do it. All right, let me set us up just before that. It's your final line F, final line G, C in a second. So really the left hand is doing a G, A, B. And the right hand just keeps hitting middle C. So from the beginning of that line, you have the F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, F twice, G in a third twice, C in a second, then, and you're right back into the main part. Now, the only other hiccup with the bridge is he does rock these chords whenever possible. So there's a bit of a trick to that. It can be done. We're coming up on the bridge. 3, 4, F, G in the third, C, E, C, E, G sharp again, F, F, G, G, C, E, C, E, G sharp, one more, F, F, G, G, C, E, C, E, G sharp, last line F, F, G, G, C, left, right, left, right, left, right, back into verse again. All right, so we're going to set you up to do the entire song. We are at a reduced speed. This is all the way from the verse at the beginning. I'll warn you where the changes are. There's extra passes while he's not singing, so it'll seem like it's going more times than what you expect. Here we go. 1, 3, 4. Keep going. The vocals would normally start here. Second pass with the vocals would be here. There's a total of 4. Third pass with vocals. Ready? And F, F, E bass, D minor, D, C bass, G, G, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, normally goes back into a verse right there. We're going to bring up the speed and we're going to cut it down so you don't have so many repeats. This is at speed with the song. We're going to do it so there's 2 verses and then to the chorus for hasty practice purposes. 3, 4, C, E, ready for the chorus in 1, 2, 3, and F, E bass, D, C bass, and G, G, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to do that same thing one more time, but this time I'm going to set you up so you can continue right into the bridge. Twice through the verse, full chorus, and then into bridge. 1, 2, 3, and C. Oh, my bad. 2, 3, and C. F. One more. Chorus. E bass, D, C bass, and G, G, and 1, 2, 3. Ready for the bridge? 3, 4, F, G, C, E, C, E, G sharp again, G, C, E, C, E, G sharp, third and final time, G, C, E, C, last line F, G, C, left, right, verse. Okay, it's a lot to put together. I have faith in you, and I'm confident that we can get some cool stuff to happen. There's a more advanced approach to it as well, which I will go over with you if you handle this whole shebang in your lesson. We'll make that happen for you. Talk to you soon.